Hass Petroleum was founded in 1996. We came from a family who used to be transporters. They used to transport bulk fuel and other cargoes in the East and Central Africa, and we used to transport them all the way to Sudan, Uganda, and DRC. We were aware of, the fuel transport and aware of the people working in the fuel industries. We used to be transporters for Caltex at that time, Mobil at that time, and other oil companies which are there. My El Nino came, my young brother and me met. There was a shortfall of the fuel, especially in Tanzania. And at that time we were in Kisumu, and we said, okay, there was a lot of demand coming from the lake region. This demand started coming for people asking for fuel because there was no fuel. They were cut off from Dar es Salaam and all the other areas. We were able to purchase one truck, and then we said, hey, what you do? You go with the truck and go to and sell it. And then he took the truck to Mwanza. It opened up his scope of marketing and mind. Because when he went there, when he was struggling, he learned a lot of people. He came back with some few more orders. So we had to start now looking for where to get it from and what to do. And so we put up, there was a gentleman in Engine called John Slee, who was the MD. They were forming at that time. One of the pioneers who helped us in the beginning. He used to work for Engine, and I'm very grateful to him. And John Slee, we got some fuel from them. We approached the Caltex. There was a gentleman called Mohammed Mbaraka, who was the director for sales. Honestly, I have a very big gratitude for Mohammed. Mohammed is the one not only helped us, but taught me personally about how fuel and what to do and what to go about. And he helped us a lot to set up and everything. From Kisumu, when we were loading, and my brother was in Mwanza, so we load, ship it, take it to Hispania, the border, cross it, pay the duty, send it to Mwanza, and then bring it. And our resources were very small. At that time, we were not Hass, we were AA Hassan. Kisumu was significant because Kenya Pipeline Corporation had a very big facility there for loading, with loading gantry and everything, where you can be loading your trucks, and all the oil companies and majors were available there for export. Kisumu, as you know, sits on the lake region. Kisumu was just 120 kilometers from the Uganda border. It was 180 kilometers from the Tanzanian border. So it was an activity, center of an activity for fuel and petroleum products. We were linked before to the transportation of this business. And that inspired us and said that, let's look at these things, a big thing. The names evolved. We were AA Hassan, we left AA Hassan, went to Al Hassan. And when we went to Al Hassan and Al-Qaeda things and bombings and these things, and wherever you go with Al Hassan, the name, you are flagged for everything. And then we said, look, now this is going to happen. Then we better, and it was too long for a brand. There was another young man, Indian, who used to work for us, a young man from Kisumu also. It's called Dipu. Dipu said, come guys, why can't we not shorten this thing and come up with Hass? It can stand for Hassan for both. It can be from Hassan. That's how it came about. Blue is my color first. My children tell me you are colorblind or what, because I only buy blue and white. So I prefer blue mostly. We had a very good architect. That old man also helped us. In fact, he set up my first station. I bought a small land. We wanted to put up a small Juakali station. He, in fact, changed my mind a lot, because he said, look, stop doing this Juakali things, do a branded big station. My first station was in Kisumu, and we opened it in Kibuye, and it became a hit. It became one of the most beautiful and major stations. We reached the stage that we needed a strategic partner to continue. Some 5 years ago, we said we have to start doing retail networks, and we need to have a target of 200 stations. And as a result, we went around and we found OTI. Now they've changed to OQ. And it's Oman Trading, which is owned by Oman government. They bought 40% from Hass. Now Hass left to become a partnership. The other milestone which helped us a lot was the terminal depot in Dar es Salaam. Immediately we put up that terminal, putting up a 25 million liter depot. there's a lot of confidence and trust came up, and a lot of companies who are now seeing we're serious people who are being accepted. And so we're going to the big lake. Looks like Hass is growing and crossing the bridge, but it came a long way. The secret was the people we employed. Oil as an industry is not something where you do like a shop, you open up one place and then you leave it like that. It's something which will take you one place, will take you to the other place. And you are doing a network, you're doing terminals, you're doing everything, you're doing trading, you're doing all these businesses. As a result of that, you'll find that it keeps on moving. We are already in Zambia. We're looking at going to Malawi. We have already got licenses in Botswana. We've got licenses in South Africa. We have started putting up the grounds now. Sudan was a very difficult country. And with a lot of wars, we built up stations. We had over 8-9 stations. Then we had to close them all again, come back to the city, only Juba. And a lot of challenges, up to now. We still work there. We supply the government, we supply the business community and everybody there. We help communities, we help a lot, and we take back in terms of schooling and orphanage and helping a drought, foodstuffs, everything, all that we participate. And they help all the sickly and everybody. We have funds for that which we have allocated, and we normally move on that. My vision is that we continue to capture Africa, continue building networks to make sure that we're in every country, have infrastructures, stations, terminals, and everything in every country. I just want to thank the people who are supporting us all this time. I want to thank all the consumers, all those who are proud of us and who support us. I want to tell my staff, congratulations, we have reached a milestone. Let's keep up the good work. Let's continue with what we're doing. Let's get the motivation we have as Hass, as a family. Honestly, we kept that one for long. I want to thank all the stakeholders who have been supporting us and who have been on our front. We have crossed all the bridges and all the rivers, and there's more bridges and rivers to cross. And I want to thank them, all the stakeholders, for supporting us and bringing us over. And I want to ask for their support to continue supporting us more.